Hello everyone, I am Joey and thank you for watching. Today I'm doing another pickups video. Got a few new games, mostly original Xbox, just cause they're so cheap and I actually have very few games on that system. Like there were so many great ones that I just missed out on, never even heard of, and so I want to take a look. First though, think I'll start off with just 3DS game I recently got, Final Fantasy Explorers. Sorry there's not going to be any gameplay just because I have no way to capture this except like my phone or something, but um, not too bad. It's clear they want this to be almost like an MMO and all that. I haven't gone too far in it. It's fairly fun. Have to see, but yeah, I'm interested to see how it goes because yeah, they really want you to play with others, so not sure how well it'll go, but you know, nice little pickup cheap, so we'll see. Okay, now we'll start with Xbox and uh, not really a great one. I'm going to need to use Gugon too to get rid of the stickers, but Galleon. So, kind of pirate game and all that. Haven't gone too far because game did not set a good first impression for me. I mean, when you're having like 40 different tutorials on just how to move your character, like that's already bad for me. Like once I got to the tutorial about, combat and all that, it started to get a bit better, so I will stick with this game. Just yeah, not the greatest first impression, but I'll see how it is going on. But yeah, hopefully it gets better.
Dad.
Quit playing those stupid video games, boy. I want to watch TV.
That's right. I got the Simpsons Road Rage. I actually never owned the Simpsons game before, ever. Anytime I ever, played the Simpsons game, it was at a friend's house, and I really loved Road Rage, even though it's a Crazy Taxi ripoff, and not much depth. There's only like 3 game modes, and very similar. Not much to unlock. Like they pretty much make you unlock things just to pad the time, but for cheap and for quick 5-10 minutes, it's really fun. I really like Marge's Canyonero. That's probably my favorite vehicle. Next up, oh yes, Enclave. Uh, never even heard of this game before, but it looked really cool, and I was really happy with this. It's a bit clunky, attacking the little goblins at the start. It's not the most polished game. There's frame rate issues, but I'm having quite a lot of fun with this game. And yeah, it's a bit dark, but like lighting wise, but yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised with this game. So yeah, and it was super cheap, so if you see it, like, I would recommend it. It's not the greatest, but it's well worth checking out. Another game that I can't believe I never heard of is Forgotten Realms Demon Stone, as I don't know how I didn't hear about this. Like, obviously they make the whole big thing on the cover saying like, oh, it's from the developers of Lord of the Rings 2 Towers, which definitely you feel that in the combat and the gameplay, but man, like really fun game. R.A. Salvador wrote it. Voice cast is outstanding. Like there's Patrick Stewart, Michael Clark Duncan, John DiMaggio, just to name a few. Like it's pretty amazing. As yeah, like if you see this game, like yeah, another one to check out that's cheap and yeah, it's funny how many games I never even heard of as, yeah, playing like 3 different characters. My favorite is the elf, like, just because I like the fast characters, but man, it's just I was really happy with this purchase. Oh, yes, another sort of blind buy that I tried out was Disney's The Haunted Mansion. This one's really cool. It reminds me so much of Luigi's Mansion, as you're basically in a haunted mansion trying to gather souls and all that. And it's kind of funny, like the character reminds me of Luigi a bit, just how scared he is, and you start out with low health, but once you turn on the lights, then it kind of increases your health because your guy's not as terrified anymore. And once you turn on the lights too, that's how you find the spirits. When it's dark, you have to fight off other spirits, and like it's a really interesting game. Again, so cheap, like probably got this for $5 or $10. I can't quite remember, but I know it was so cheap as really, really surprised. uh, Now, game I've been looking for, you know, for a while and got it, never got to play it until now. The Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction, one of the best superhero games I've ever played. This game is such a blast, just destroying all the buildings, and oh, it's one of those games where if you're stressed out and you're having a bad day, this is the perfect game to play because you can just destroy everything. It's uh, I yeah, like I actually stopped myself playing it because I keep thinking of maybe streaming this game at some point and doing kind of blind playthrough, because I think it'd be really fun to play on stream, as yeah, such a fun game. Like, I'm so glad I finally have this now. And another one I've been looking for a while is OutRun 2. Like I said, so many Xbox games I missed out on, and obviously love the arcade game, and yeah, never got to play this until now, and yeah, it's such a blast. It's one of those games that you can play for 5 minutes or sink in like an hour or two and just driving around for as long as you possibly can, and doing all the missions, and uh, I don't know what to say. It's gotta be like the greatest arcade racer of all time, and I'm not even big on racing games in general, but if I played them, it's going to be like arcade racers. Obviously, I'm not good at it. Like you'll see in the footage, I'm just bad, but who cares? It's, first time playing it, get to play it forever now. Awesome. Awesome game. Uh, Now, I got a few PlayStation 2 games also. Yeah, I'll talk about Mission Impossible Operations Surma. Uh, this one I did play before. I just want to own it again, as I keep thinking of maybe rebuying it just on the original Xbox, since usually that's the best place to play with, best outputs for video and all that. But either way, this game's still really fun for me. Like, part of my childhood, I loved Mission Impossible growing up. Not as much anymore, but I hold a special place for this game and the N64 slash PS1 Mission Impossible game. Like, still a lot of fun. You know, Not too difficult to get into, and again, there's issues, obviously, but I still really enjoy this game. I'm really happy I have it again. And next PlayStation 2 game, which I've been looking for so long, I kept forgetting about it until I just ran across it. Summoner 2. Now, the first Summoner was one of the first PS2 video games I got. I actually got that during Christmas, as really liked that game, but there were definitely issues. It felt like it was way more catered for PCs and all that rather than the PS2, and but I still really liked it, and I remember there was a sequel, but I kept forgetting about it, and this sequel is awesome. Like, it's they do kind of just real-time combat where you're actually attacking rather than sort of the tactical one they did in the first Summoner game. It's you definitely have to block in this game. I found out that the hard way. Man, I can't speak. But yeah, once you get used to it, it's such a fun game, such an awesome sequel. It's too bad this series kind of died out after this one because yeah, no one really even knew there was a sequel. I don't think I didn't for a while, and then yeah, came across it and such a good game. Highly, highly recommend. And again, very cheap. I know I shouldn't say that because, might drive up the price, but this game, yeah, if you can find it, pick it up. And now, few PS4 games to end this. I'll start with Silence. This one's really interesting. It starts out very dramatically of just you running to your sister and kind of going into a shelter as your town or wherever is just getting bombarded. It's a really dramatic opening scene. Haven't played too much. I don't want to show too much video either, just because I think it's well worth playing for the story and all that. And yeah, it's very cool, different adventure game. Like, I'm not a big fan of the character models. If there's one sort of complaint, it looks a little cheap to me. But other than that, like, I'm having a great time with this game as it was another cheap buy. So, as you can see, it's Peggy, so I'm not sure if it's in North America. Like, I had to get it imported, but even that was still cheap. So, check it out either digitally or physically. And then, uh, yes, I love this game, Matterfall. I'm not good at it. I'll say that right now, but oh, what a fun game because I love the developers since these are the same guys that made Resogun, Super Stardust HD, sorry, can't speak again, Dead Nation, Alienation, so many amazing games, and this one is just so crazy, like a run and gun, shooter, platformer, I don't know, like there's so much that happens in this game. Takes me a while to get used to all that, the controls. Again, yeah, it's a PEGI, so I'm not sure there was a physical in North America, but yeah, you can find this digitally or yeah, just get an import and not much money at all. Such a great game. And that's it for pickup videos. I hope you enjoy. Yeah, I'll keep doing these for a while, but yeah, I like to know what you think, what improvements I can do, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you next time when I do another pickups video. Alright, thanks everyone. Bye.